Hey gang, this is Doc, and I want to do a quick video to follow up the video that I posted yesterday. Yesterday's video was all about doing a better job of storytelling within your email marketing. And it's an area that, even though yesterday's video wasn't one that I did, I wanted to post it because it's pretty clear to me that I could use more work in that area, and I think we all could. People, I do know this, when I hear from people on my subscriber list, they almost invariably want to connect with me. The reason they've reached out to me is because they find something in my personality that they either trust or they recognize something about me that they think might make me the best teacher for them. And so basically, email marketing is all about getting as much of your personality out there so that people can evaluate whether or not you're a right fit. So storytelling is a wise idea, and I pledge to try to weave more of it into my emails in the future. But I wanted to share 4 more with you today that are personal favorites of mine. I could make a list of probably 30 or 40 or 50 things that are important, but let's just talk about these 4 today to keep the video short. One is to maintain a regular schedule. How well do you do with this? I'm not sure I'm a perfect person to vouch for what I'm about to preach, but I believe that emails that go out once a day or once every couple of days are super important. Now, there are times when I might not have anything to say for 3 or 4 or 5 days, but you can bet that it won't be much longer than that. I like to communicate with my list, and almost always I get a number of replies to my emails, and I answer every one of those directly because it really means a lot to me to build a dialogue with the people that I am coaching toward success. Let's talk about this next bullet, which is read your email out loud. I have to do this because I'm a creative writer, and one of the problems with being a creative writer is that you can write things that don't particularly sound like you would speak them. Someone, a good friend, told me the other day when I shared with him some of my emails that not all of them sound like they come from me. Not that they weren't grammatically correct, not that they had spelling errors or anything like that, but just that I kind of missed the opportunity to speak to them the way I would speak to you if we met each other at the store or on a street. And so one of the things I recommit myself to all the time is reading my emails out loud, either dictating them before I've even written them down or after I've written them down, just to read them out loud and play them back to myself to see if they sound like the real Doc. And if they don't, I keep working, I keep editing until I get them in the right place. Let's talk about our third bullet point, which is value, value, value. I know you've heard me say this before, and it's something that a lot of marketers actually share, but I hope that you'll really understand the importance of this. You can't possibly give people enough free stuff or extra stuff when they buy something from you. Make price irrelevant. It doesn't matter whether you charge $9 for something or $97 for something. Nobody really cares about price. What they care about is whether or not you have given them a good deal. And I like to think that whether it's my $9 WordPress Marketers Bootcamp or one of my $250 packages of Skype training calls, when somebody's finished with that, the one thing they remember is that Doc gave them far more than anybody else would for that money. And I believe that keeps them on my subscribers list, keeps them coming back for more. I know for a fact that it makes repeat buyers out of them. But mostly, I have some confidence that I can then steer them to the right products because they know that I'll look out for them. And finally, that leads into point number 4, which is ask for the sale. If your heart's in the right place and you've picked a product, whether it's somebody else's product or whether you've created your own, that you know can really make a difference in whether or not somebody's successful, man, don't be hesitant about telling someone else about it. Ask them to purchase, because we as people often put things off unless somebody that we know and trust will really come into our lives and say, dude, you need this. This is something that will help you make forward progress. And so I do that. And I think my list knows that I care every last bit about whether or not they do well. So anyway, these are 4 ways that I make my emails a little bit better. And I hope I make the lives of my subscribers better. This is Doc, and I'm signing out.